Hello, this is McD the Beast, and this is McD Sports 4 coming to you today with the recap of the 4 o'clock games. There was only two of them today, but the main one was obviously the Green Bay Packers versus the Dallas Cowboys, and the Green Bay Packers got the 34 to 24 victory over the Cowboys. Packers look a lot better than the Cowboys. I know the Cowboys kind of made it respectable. This game was 31-3 at one point. It was 17-0 at halftime. Packers just look a lot better than the Cowboys today. I mean, Dak Prescott, he threw 3 interceptions. That's not going to help. But at the end, Cowboys, they just look like the better team. A few notes about this game. The first note is that the Cowboys, you could tell they were frustrated. And I'm not going to sit there and blame the Cowboys for being frustrated. I'll be frustrated too if I was down 31-3, because I don't think the Cowboys are that worse than the Packers. I don't think the Packers are 31-3 better than the Cowboys in the third quarter personally. But overall, you look at the Cowboys, they had some good performances. Amari Cooper, 11 receptions, 226 yards with a touchdown. Gallup, get that volume off. Michael Gallup, 7 receptions for 113 yards. Randall Cobb had 53 yards receiving with 3 receptions. Ezekiel Elliott, he kind of didn't have that much of an impact on this game. 12 carries for 62 yards. He did score a touchdown, but they had to throw the ball a lot. Dak Prescott, 463 yards passing, but 3 interceptions. He did throw 2 touchdowns. I mean, the Cowboys were basically playing from behind this whole game. Aaron Rodgers, he had a pretty pedestrian game himself. 238 yards passing, no interceptions, no touchdowns. And I kind of want to speak about Aaron Rodgers and Matt LaFleur's relationship. You could tell it's a bad relationship. And I don't blame Aaron Rodgers' side of the relationship, because Matt LaFleur last year with the Titans, he did not know what the hell he was doing. I was stunned when he actually got a head coaching job, and I was even more stunned that he was even considered to be a head coach. The guy doesn't know what the hell he's doing. Packers fans, they got to give a lot of credit to the defensive coordinator, Mike Pennant, the former Browns coach, head coach rather. I mean, I just look at Aaron Rodgers. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you, Aaron Rodgers, I look at him and he pisses me off. But I do think Aaron Rodgers is probably your second or third best quarterback in the league. But overall, great performance by the Packers on the road, 34-24. They get the Detroit Lions next week at home for Monday Night Football. That's going to be an interesting game right there. It's about time Monday Night Football actually had a game that's worth watching. The other game that happened this afternoon, evening, or whatever, Denver Broncos went on the road and they got their first win of the season over the LA Chargers, 20-13. They were up 17-0 also at halftime. The Chargers, listen, I don't know what the hell was going on there. Phil Rivers, he didn't have a good game, 2 interceptions. But at the end of the day, the Broncos, they went ahead and got the win. Joe Flacco, he played okay, actually. I'll give him credit. Philip Lindsay played pretty good. Royce Freeman also played pretty good. The running game for difference in this one, and the Denver's defense as well. But I don't know what the hell is happening to the Chargers. They always seem to go out to some slow starts. So that's kind of interesting. The Broncos, though, they're playing my Tennessee Titans next week. I am picking the Titans to win, but it would not surprise me if the Broncos lose. Let's see what's popping in the comment section. We have a few comments. Let's see. Tiger Raven went up, not even close. That's correct. That 34-24 game was misleading. It was 31-3 at one point. I am glad that the Packers won. That is awesome. Good for them. Yeah, it's good that the Packers won. I was also going to bring up how the Packers always seem to go down to Jerry's World and win somehow. I don't get why that's the case. And it seems like there was a lot of Packer fans in the building, actually, in Jerry's World this afternoon down there in Dallas. So that was kind of interesting as well. But big win for the Packers on the road. I did not expect them to win this one, and yet again, they proved me wrong. And one other quick note, I do want to talk about Jason Garrett real quick, especially about that 15-yard penalty he got. He should have not gotten that, but you could tell Jason Garrett, he feels like he's coaching for his job on Jason Garrett. at this point because this is his last year in the contract. He could be lame duck. So he feels like he's coaching for his job. But overall, yeah, only two games this evening. You have your Sunday night football game, Colts versus Chiefs. That shit, I think the Chiefs will win that one by about 2 touchdowns. Um, but it was a decent slate. I'll say that. A lot of close games: 26-23, 14-7, 24-21, 31-24, 26-23, 34-27. 2013 Thursday night football game, Rams Seahawks 30-29. That was a big win for the Seahawks at home, by the way, on Thursday night. I wanted to do a recap on that, but couldn't have too much going on. But yeah, that's basically what happened. I don't know if I'm going to be. I don't know if I will be back for the Colts Chiefs game. If it's a close game, maybe I'll be back for it. But I don't know if I'm going to be back or not for that. This week on McD Sports for YouTube channel. This week, and yes, I will not say that is my favorite team. If you want to see me go off on them, check the earlier video today. But what was it? Oh yeah, this week on McD Sports 4 Monday, my reaction to the top 25, and then maybe reaction to Monday night's football game, depending on how that goes. I'm kind of busy this week. Actually, I'm pretty busy this week, so videos might be a bit limited. Tuesday is going to be 2 recaps of college football. We have 4 top 25 matchups this week. Tuesday will be Florida LSU number 7 Florida up against number 5 LSU, and then the other big top 25 matchup that's going to be happening is number 6 Oklahoma versus number 11 Texas, and that is going to be your 2 previews on Tuesday. Wednesday is going to be Pick'em Day for both college and NFL. Thursday is going to be 2 previews. It's going to be the Iowa Penn State game and then the Alabama Texas A&M game. I don't think I'm going to be able to get a Thursday night recap of whoever the Thursday night football game is. I think it's Giants Patriots, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not going to be able to do a recap on that. So sorry. And then Friday, I might do a video for the Friday night games. We do have some big Thursday and Friday night games, or like some decent matchups. So we do have that. I might do a recap on that. I might not. I don't know. But that's how the week is shaping up this week. This is a busy week for me. I just have some things that needs to be done this week. What team is looking good so far with Nader Sato? Patriots, Bills, and the AFC East. AFC North, Ravens got a big win today. AFC South, they hung 53 on Atlanta. That's good. AFC West, the Chiefs, obviously. Chargers are looking disappointing. Raiders look good, though. Raiders, they look better than what I thought they were going to be. And then you go to the NFC. NFC East, really nobody is looking that impressive in the NFC East, in my opinion. NFC North, the Packers, Lions, they're looking pretty impressive. Bears look decent, even though Mitchell Trubisky's out. Vikings, they got a big win today against the Giants. NFC South, the Saints, with Teddy Bridgewater, they're looking pretty impressive. I look at the Bucks. I think they're looking impressive. They're better than what I thought they were going to be this year, and I'm considering picking them against the Carolina Panthers. They're looking pretty good too, the Carolina Panthers. And then the NFC West, everybody except the Cardinals are looking pretty good. So yeah, maybe not so much the Rams, but definitely the 49ers and Seahawks. You think Dan Quinn will get fired? I did call for his job in the 1 o'clock video. I do think he should be fired. After 10-15 2.0. I think he should be fired. I think it's done. That was an embarrassing loss today against the Texans. Letting the Texans hang 54 on you, or 53 rather. He's a defensive-minded coach. He needs to go. I thought that the Falcons were always overrated these past 2 years or so. And it proves yet again they're going to be overrated again this year. So, yeah, I think he needs to go. Will he get fired? I think so. I think Arthur Blank is an owner that he's not going to put up with this, in my opinion. But yeah, that's kind of how the Sunday evening games went. That's kind of how they went. Basically, just two games. We'll see what happens. I'm kind of just going to relax this evening, watch this Colts Chiefs game, a rematch from the AFC divisional game. But yeah, that's all I really have. They need better coaching. They have the talent, but not the coaching, in my opinion. Are you talking about the Falcons? Because if you're talking about the Falcons, I agree with you offensively. I disagree with you defensively. I don't think that secondary is good for the Falcons. I think that secondary holds them back from being a Super Bowl contender personally. But I think the Falcons with the talent they have, they should be competing for the playoffs every year, and they're not competing this year for the playoffs. They look like the worst team in that division, honestly. Yeah, you got yeah. I mean, you're basically saying you guys need better corners. That guy Trufant, whatever his name is, yeah, Trufant. I said when the Titans played them last week, when my Tennessee Titans beat them 24-7. I said that guy looks like a borderline bust. I like the story, but the guy just looks like a borderline bust. Um, you also have some. I mean, you guys are pretty weak at corner. I think your safety position is kind of weak as well. I think the linebackers is even maybe a bit weak for you guys as well. But your secondary is pretty bad if you're a Falcons fan. I'm just saying that. I'm just being completely honest. I think the Falcons secondary is trash. And I think that's holding you guys back. But I'm about to shut this down. I came up here just to talk about the two games, see what you guys are talking about. Thanks for watching the live stream. Hit that like button. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. Greatly appreciate if you do that. Thanks for watching. This is McD the Beast here signing off.